Hello YouTube, Kaitlyn here, and today is Veda day 20. Is it 20? I had to go check what day it was. Hello YouTube, Kaitlyn here, and today is Veda day 20, and today we're gonna talk about what to do when you're bored. Today's request comes from Jessie Berger, who wants to know some alternatives to getting over your boredom instead of just picking up and playing with your phone. Ooh, I know. Okay, what? Playing with your computer? No. Your iPad? Just no, that's not the point of this video. How about number one, read a book? I feel like every time someone says that they're bored, people are like, read a book! And that's great because I love reading, but what if you don't like reading or if you don't have a book with you? First of all, if you're an avid reader, you should probably always keep a book with you just because you never know when you might have a few minutes to, you know, throw in a few pages there. Okay, reading is great. Everyone knows that you should read if you're bored, but come on, what are some other ideas here? How about doodling? I think we associate doodling with something that you do when you're bored in school, but even if you're in school or not in school, like doodling is actually a really great thing. It doesn't just mean that you're not paying attention in class. Sometimes it's kind of letting your thoughts be translated out onto paper in kind of an artistic form. Like, look at these doodles. These are amazing. They are art in their own way. So if you have some sort of writing utensil and even just a scrap of paper, I would suggest doodling because it's fun. And then what about journaling? Again, we tend to have certain preconceptions about journaling. We tend to think that it has to be in a journal or a diary. When really, if you just have a sheet of paper and a pencil, you can just start writing down what's happening in your day or a few of your thoughts. Imagine if every time you were bored, you found a scrap of paper and you wrote down what you did today or how you're feeling, and then you compiled all those pieces of paper together and you would have a journal. It would be this really cool conglomeration of all these times and thoughts and things that you had done. One of my personal favorites to do while I'm bored, when I don't necessarily have a paper or a pen, is to make up short stories or plays in my head, which is when people might catch me talking out loud to myself because I'm acting out some movie scene or short story that I've come up with. And this is great because you can do it for 5 minutes and then you're busy for another 3 hours and then suddenly you're bored again and you're like, oh, I can go back to this little story and kind of build on it and grow it, and then maybe eventually when you have time you'll be able to write it down or make the film. There's also singing to yourself, like remembering your favorite songs and trying to remember the lyrics because sometimes they're really difficult, or making up the funniest and most nonsensical lyrics that you can think of. And what about going outside and just enjoying nature? What if it's raining? Yeah, okay, that would be a problem. But if it's not raining, just go sit under a tree or sunbathe and just kind of enjoy being outside. It's a good place to think. Essentially, whatever you do when you're bored, instead of picking up your phone, use it to bolster your creativity. You'll find that you have a lot more time to be creative than you realized. So what do you think? What do you do when you're bored instead of getting on your phone? Tell me in the comments, and remember to like, favorite, share, and subscribe if this video made you smile. See you guys tomorrow. Oh, my camera's running out of the battery. I had to do that fast.